Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to BND Live, the Dungeons and Dragons live stream. A group of high school friends attempts to play Dungeons and Dragons remotely via the internet. With us, as always, we have Steven as Finric the Monk. Gotta switch those too. Tim as Twizzard the Wizard. Erin as Agnes the Bard. Mike as Brock Amazing Paw. Chris as Paelias the Cleric will be joining us shortly. And I, of course, am Shawn, your ever faithful and humble DM, and this BND Live. Well, back on the pirate ship, which is, of course, for the booty. There, subtle. Let's do a recap. It's been a while since we saw the Ateon here. You were on the ship, and Twizzard was getting some messages in the old head. And Twizzard knows that it's right to bring his friends closer to the edge of the ship. So he plays it cool and passes the watch on. However, Jenkins and Finric both resist the psychic allure, and a battle begins. Jenkins gets hit and goes down. Finric proves more resilient. Agnes gets up and out and sets up a tiny hut of protection just in time as tentacles slam against it. Twizzard realizes Mr. Bones doesn't have any flesh, so goes to Twizzard realizes Mr. Bones doesn't have any flesh, so goes to push Philris overboard. Because I guess he could have thrown Mr. Bones overboard. Just after Agnes sets up a strategically placed cloud of daggers, Brock and Paelias get on the deck just in time to see Twizzard wrestle with the old man, failing at first, but then sucker punching him and pushing him over with telekinesis. The hole in the railing the tentacles made. You push him overboard through the hole that the tentacles made. Paelias gives everyone water walk, so the tentacles can't drag Philris under. Just as Finric does a heroic swing over and out to stab at the tentacle holding Philris. Agnes whispers dissidently as Twizzard disintegrates the tentacle. What the heck just happened? Bone closed its... Bless it. Okay. Alright. Finric, heroic swing. Agnes whispers dissonantly. Twizzard disintegrates the tentacle. As the beast seems to appear on deck, the normally world-weary Paelias has a lapse of judgment and feels compelled to sink the ship and everyone on it, causing water to rise up around you. Chaos ensues as the ship starts to sink. Brock's flaming sword and slap fail to snap Paelias out of it, but Agnes's magic missiles do the trick. As the ship now flounders, Finric goes for the life raft, inadvertently luring the aboleth into the death cloud of daggers, which finishes it off in a spectacular fashion. Amazing. Amazing. There he is.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Someone approaches. White wizard.
Hey, Paelias. We're just doing the recap.
Hey, what's up?
So the Cloud of Daggers finishes off the aboleth in a spectacular fashion. Jenkins, however, translucent and oozy, is struggling to breathe air and goes for the railing to throw himself overboard. Paelias calls upon Mystra and manages to restore Jenkins in the nick of time. A frustrated Brock cuts open the smelly corpse to reveal a shark, then cuts open that to reveal a pouch holding 130 gold.
Because he's all about the booty.
He's all about the man for the booty. There you go. Oh, man. As the sun rises in the east, it reveals an island mist-covered to the west. So, yeah, it's rising in the east, the island's to the west. You have finally arrived at what the mysterious compass has been pointing at this whole time. So there's the island. And you guys are off over here, just sort of coming to sight. So why don't you give me some perception checks? Anyone who wants to look a little more closely at this island as your ship, as it comes into view.
18.
18. Look at that.
16.
Ooh, 19.
Nice.
Damn.
You said perception checks?
Mm-hmm.
17.
Nice.
Wow, look at us. We are
Finally.
Very
Mm.
perceptive.
Fully,
We're
no whammies.
perceptive.
I'm logging in, but I'll just take the average of everyone else.
Alright, so you see a large green-covered mountain, sand beaches to the south, flatter jungle area to the north. All of you with greater than 15, you realize that there must be shoals between you and the island, because you notice the water acting a little odd there. And so you feel that you should probably go up north and come around a little from the northwest, as it were.
Oh, let's do that.
Elias, did you get above 20 by any chance?
Above 20? Oh, okay, I'm almost there.
Not
got
that
my
there's
profile.
any reason.
Okay, let's see. I can.
As the ship starts to sail up, you realize that this island's fairly large, maybe 50 miles or so in diameter.
Big island.
My island.
Do we see the needle doing much as we're...
This giant needle right here.
Oh, who's got the compass?
Oh, the compass. Oh, you know, this isn't diegetic. This is just on the map.
The giant compass near the island.
Can we see that from the boat?
Agnes, is that
You do.
compass
So yeah. So the compass needle is pointing like this, and as you sail north, it goes ever so slightly south.
Right.
Yeah,
And
'cause now
as-
we're closer. It should change.
As you
More
get to around
drastically.
here, you notice that what you thought was just a solid landmass here, you can now see there are some watery inroads.
I got a
into it.
21.
Did you really?
Yeah, I have advantage, so I got to do it twice.
Oh,
All right. So not only do you notice the shoals that everyone else did, but you see a small hut on the border of the jungle.
I see a hut.
Small hut.
hut, huh?
All right. So now you
Up
guys,
here.
are up here.
I
do you
shall
wanna-
name it Jabba.
Jabba
Does our ship have
Not
guns?
pizza that?
Should we fire on that hut?
We don't have guns.
Well,
Yeah, we should probably check it out though. It took
Our other
advantage to get it.
uh, is it safe to land near that hut?
Should we try to take our boat further inland or like take these waterways?
Yeah, you need to decide where
Or
you
get too
want to.
shallow.
Do we have a smaller boat we can take into those?
A dinghy.
We have a life
Yeah.
raft.
The life raft / dinghy.
Yeah, Finric,
Also, I believe I could turn into a shark if need be. Or a swan.
can you turn into a life raft?
I'm going to turn into a swan and just go
I
ahead
can,
and
we
swim.
can walk on water.
I was gonna say I can walk on water.
Oh,
Imagine
I think.
some...
Oh, yeah, we could do that too. Actually, yeah, I think I can too.
Nate says, "I think we could do soundings as we get closer and see how deep the water goes right up close to the land if you wanted to get closer. But of course, you folks are always welcome to just run across the water as you've been known to do in the past."
Is that a cantrip? Walk on water?
I don't think it's a cantrip.
No.
Water walking?
Yeah, I don't know.
I have water breathing.
No, it's Paelias that has water walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I do it, everyone can do it. I get like 10
Yes,
people.
but it's not a cantrip, it's a spell though, right?
Yeah, it's a spell. It's probably second level.
So do we want to just find a safe place to anchor and we'll take one of the small boats?
Yeah, we can take a boat. That way you don't have to. You can save your spell slot. Fine.
Oh, or we could just walk on water and then we can take a short rest.
In
It's
that
actually-
little hut?
It's at 3rd level.
The hut might be filled with bandits and a dragon.
I'm thinking maybe not a dragon. There might be a dragon on this island, but I don't think it's going to live in the hut.
Have we had a long rest? I still have spell slots taken.
I mean, we were just on.
No, I
Oh.
mean, we finished fighting recently, right?
Yeah, I guess no long rest.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, I still have a bunch of spell slots that are already taken.
So
What
you
time
could-
is it?
You could, yeah. I mean, it's just after sunrise, so you could take a long rest now, like anchored further out. Silurius is
take
like,
Long rest
I-
on shore.
I could have a long rest. That
Mhm.
was a bit of a struggle in the water there.
Should we long rest on shore? That way we can you can recoup your water walking.
Yeah, we just like sit out on the shore next to the hut and like rest for a bit before they come.
That
Yes.
sounds great. Lounge on the beach.
Should we examine the hut, or is it locked?
Well, we're in a
We-
boat.
Yeah, Paelias spied the hut. I mean, it's near the jungle. Near the-
Okay, so we're not like parked right in front of it, just hanging.
No,
out.
no, no. You guys are still like out here, like.
Okay.
Oh, you can't see that. Blah. You're like still out here.
Oh,
All
now
right,
we're overboard. Okay.
let's anchor, I guess, and then either boat it or water walk it.
Right, but we should make it so that the boat is close enough that if we have to retreat, we don't have to go that far.
Okay.
And that the water walking, probably lasts an hour?
It lasts there it is. It says the casting time is an hour, 1 hour.
Okay. So we want to make sure that the walking time from the boat to the shoreline is going to be less than an hour.
Mhm.
I plan on water running.
Water running, yeah, sure.
Yeah, we could misty step the last a bit.
30 feet, yeah. Well, I could just dimensional door the last 500 feet.
I'm going to
you know.
burn all my spell slots getting from the boat to the shore.
I think last time we did it, we actually made the horses water walk so we could gallop.
That's right. That was pretty good.
But I don't think we have any horses on shore or on the boat. I
That's
mean,
true.
I do have my
Polymorph into
celestial.
a horse.
I have my celestial steed that I could bring out, but
I have my celestial seasonings. I tend to bring it.
well, you could just turn yourself into a horse.
All right, we just need to
Or,
get
or a
offshore.
water dolphin.
I think the big question is, do you want to have a long rest before going ashore? That's the real question.
Well, we're deciding if we're going to do it before or after shore.
I'm fine with laying on the beach and getting a
what I
long
just
rest.
said.
No,
Yeah.
I'm good.
You just phrased it the opposite of what I said, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, I think maybe the long rest on the shore might be nice.
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right. So should I should take it in then?
No, we're going to water walk. Over.
Oh.
We'll take it in to a place
Yeah,
where we can
that'll-
water walk.
That'll be the ship. Not quite to scale, but it's pretty good. All right, so you're water walking yourselves,
Oh, no. It's
and who all
Yeah.
is water walking?
yes.
Yeah, I can make. How many of us are there?
Well, I think Jenkins is. Was it Jenkins who is all weirded out? Yeah, I think Nate and Jenkins are probably gonna stay on ship.
Okay. I can water walk 10 willing people.
Do they have a sending stone? Have you guys given Nate and Jenkins a sending stone? I always forget that.
I feel like our life would have been easier if we had.
I think Nate got one, but not Jenkins.
Okay, well, as long as one of them has it.
I don't know. Honestly.
No, I think
Oh, you're saying
because
you
like
haven't?
didn't we not know where the ship was and assumed we would meet up with them a couple times? Like they must not have a sending stone.
They don't have a sending stone.
Aw.
Maybe we should. Do you have an extra one of those?
Paelias?
I don't think I have any extras.
Okay.
Oh, you want my sandstone?
Oh no, I've got one.
Oh, okay.
But I was thinking. I motion over to. It's okay. I don't want to get mine up either.
Can we make one? Can I just pick up a stone and like rub it on myself? Sound magical?
Interesting.
Worth a try.
Are we on shore right now? Sorry, we had a little distraction.
I don't know who's. I don't think you're on shore yet. We were just deciding who you were casting water walk on.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still working it out.
All right, so let's say. I think I might stay on ship if that's okay with you folks, says Philris, the old wizard. Not that old, but older wizard.
All right, I'm definitely going to shore.
I would like to go to shore.
Yeah, me too.
Agnes Jenkins goes up to you and he's like, Are we safe with that Philris guy?
I think he can probably be taken down pretty easily.
Got it. Alright, so Jenkins, Nate, and Philris are gonna stay on board. 6 of you are gonna water rock, so that's well within your. Actually, you could have water walked everyone if you needed to. And how long does water walk last?
1 hour.
1 hour.
Get time.
You
Alright,
guys
you
want to
guys.
walk on me? Can I dive over the side of the boat? I'm gonna get hurt on it.
Well, you just can't go underwater. It's just impossible for you to go underwater. Alright, so you guys walk over the water. Gets a little getting used to, but you quickly get the hang of it. You get to the island. I guess where do you want to land? As you're walking over, you can
one of the smaller islands.
you can see that
Yeah.
this is so where do you
Go to the
think?
main island.
Like here?
Is the hut on the main island?
Like you want to go straight to the hut? Is that
No, I don't think we should go straight to the hut.
Let's go near it, but where there's some.
So the hut's just about here. It's about here. So this is jungle. This is a big green mountain. Yeah.
We don't want to have to cross the water again, so we should not go to the small islands unless we just quickly go there and then move over.
Well, let's just go like a few hundred feet down from the hut on the beach.
Okay. So like right here in between the 2 islands.
Sure.
Sure.
Unless anyone feels otherwise.
Oh,
All right. Yeah, the jungle is lush, and it's shaping up to be a beautiful day. You guys walk onto the shore. You hear exotic birds calling, and you're just hanging out.
So we have to do a long rest, right?
Wait, where did you do? Oh, you're gonna do a long rest here?
Oh, did we do it already? Did I miss
I
it?
thought I would probably want to sit on the beach, maybe find a palm tree near the shoreline that has a little bit of shade, but close enough to the sun that I can go back and forth between the two.
Yeah, I can just do a short rest and do my meditation thing to get my full long rest, and then I can stand guard while the rest are resting.
And I can set up a tiny hut if we want to rest inside of the tiny hut and not feel threatened by any wildlife.
Oh, I'll do that.
All right, so I'll
Yeah,
put
I'm
up
okay
a
with
tiny
that.
hut.
Nice.
The temperature in the tiny hut is just right.
I love this, right?
Perfect.
My favorite temperature.
All right, well,
Good
I'll be
temperature.
outside, and I have in my pack, of course, brewer's supplies, which I've never used before. So I'm going to bring those out and brew up some tropical drinks for people outside of the hut.
Do you happen to have little tiny umbrellas?
Of course, I might.
You could fashion some from the nearby
Could you
vegetation.
well, you could also probably just conjure one.
I will have Mr. Bones begin making those.
Hey guys, I have some brewers equipment as well. So all of us inside the hut, we can brew up some stuff.
Well, I heard the best brewers are outside huts, not in.
I don't know if we're
Amazing.
gonna have enough space for brewing equipment inside the hut.
A ton of space. It's like magic space.
No, it's like 10
tiny hut.
feet.
Oh.
It's enough to hold like 6 people.
All right. Well, tropical drinks are being served outside for your long rest. Enjoy it.
Fine.
Might actually be 9 people, but
Mr. Bones is drunk.
can Mr. Bones get drunk?
We're pretending.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Pours the beer onto his bones.
The problem is he can't hold his liquor.
Oh,
No!
there it is.
Goes
That's
right
a
to the
party. All right, so everyone's in the hut. Everyone's in the hut, but Twizzard.
And
Yeah.
Mr. Bones.
It's a 10-foot. I don't know if that's diameter or radius. Just says 10 foot.
I think it's radius.
Radius, okay.
All right. So Twizzard, after making the drinks, are you gonna have a long rest?
Yeah, we're laying down on the sand.
All right. Everyone's laying down on the sand, inside and outside the hut. All right. Yeah, you guys doze off. The lapping of the waves and the bird song. Beautiful day. Had a long battle. Go to sleep. And yeah, I think Paelias, as the pure elf, you wake up after 4 hours of meditation, right? And you're fully long rested.
I think so, yeah.
All right, are you you're just gonna let your patriots finish their long rest?
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably put some whipped cream in one of their hands and
Tickle our
get some warm
nose.
water.
All right, yeah, we could do some rolls for that. We could. It's Constitution to see if you wet yourself, and.
Yeah, I think Twizzard's got it coming.
Oh no.
All right, Twizzard, give me a
Good
Constitution
thing you
save.
can just prestidigitation yourself.
It's really doing that? All right, that's fine. I have a good constitution. All right. Oh my goodness.
You
Did
got a
anyone see
wet
my
bomb.
roll?
What was your roll?
It's a nat 1, but I have +4 constitution, so I got a 5.
I don't know, man. I think you might be waking up with moist hammer pants.
Nice.
Hey, it's you guys have to suffer. I'm gonna have to take those off to dry them out.
You don't have multiple parachute pants?
I don't even know where I have any of this stuff.
You
Apparently, I pulled brewer supplies out of them.
gotta conjure a new pair of hammer pants that glow slightly.
I need to go into the jungle and get some leaves or something.
Unbelievable.
Classic.
Mine, my pants were yellow anyway, so I think it's appropriate. No one should notice. I'm commanding Mr. Bones not to notice.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Yeah, you just sort of, you keep an eye out, Paelias, and you don't really see anything out of the ordinary. You know the hut is probably out of sight, right? But it's a little south down the beach. Yeah. After the 8 hours, everybody wakes up. You've all had the benefits of a long rest.
Yay!
I have my pants wet.
Mr. Bones just shakes his head at you.
Give me your pants, Mr. Bones.
All he has is a cape.
Oh, but when we meet again, he will have a Yeti onesie.
All right, you guys are all up. It is probably what? It's like
What
Late
time is
afternoon.
sunrise? sunset.
sunrise. So you were going basically west from Windbell, maybe a little south. So I don't know. Call it like 7 because it's like it's just after it's just before the turn of the year actually. Yeah, what day are you? You guys are on You guys are on
It's a
leave for the
1/6 chance
island.
it's Dolk.
It actually is Dalk. It is Dalk. I'm not kidding. It is Dalk.
It's always
Um,
Dolk.
that day.
Is it actually New Year's Day? Hold on a second. Let me figure this out real quick.
Oh. Tropical drinks were called for.
Maybe they were. Hold on a second. Who among you would keep track of days? That's the real question.
I have that the timeline that you sent us.
Oh, I mean, like in character-wise.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if any one of us would have.
Do you just have that up?
I do. 'Cause I don't know how to access it easily. So.
Yeah, no, it is. It is literally. It's the first day of 2701.
It's Zimni!
Wow.
Cool.
Mr.
Yeah, no,
Wizard,
you celebrated Zimni while on the ship, basically.
2701, isn't that a new century?
It's a new year. Yeah, it's a new. Well, you were in 2700. So
Yeah, but doesn't it go over when you go to 701?
it's up to you guys.
Yeah, I mean, is 1999 or 2000?
I feel like we celebrated 2000 here in the
2001. I
Earth.
feel like 2000 is the beginning of the new millennium.
Yeah, I thought I looked that up at one point, and I thought that initially too, but I thought I was wrong. But maybe I am misremembering.
But yeah, it's the first month. It's Klong.
It's long.
Yeah. Wow. Look at that. That's exciting.
I'm surprised none of us knew this.
Lily did, but Lily's not in this group. Zimni's one of her favorite holidays, apparently.
All right.
Alright.
Where you guys going?
So, shall we go see what's in that hut? Curiosity's killing me.
Yeah, I mean,
Thanks.
nobody came out in the last 4 hours, and it's like the middle of the day, right? So let's check it out. Let's ransack it.
I
Nice.
can puff and gust it down.
All right, you guys head down toward the
What were you
hut.
saying, Finric?
Just nice. I'm agreeing. I wanna go ransack the hut.
Mm-hmm.
Rants.
Hut.
Ransack.
Sorry.
This hut is in trouble.
Poor hut. It is a very modest hut. Are you approaching stealthily? How are you approaching the hut?
I can cast Disintegrate on it.
No. I mean, I kind of feel like if there was anything in there, it would have known of our coming already. I feel like
Well, someone's got to go knock.
Mr. Bones?
there's like a reed door hanging in the hut. Sort of a roundish hut. You want to approach it? Who's approaching?
I'm approaching.
All right.
Sounds good to me. I'll approach.
All right. Brock and Finric are approaching. You guys are hanging back a little.
Yeah, I'm just watching.
Yeah, you get there, and yeah, there's like a little woven reed mat covering the door. You knocking? You
Good.
moving the? Yeah. I see
Yeah,
you
just-
guys.
Bad at it to knock.
Oh, you bad at? Yeah, you bad at it. There's no answer. Sort of like poke your head in, and it's there's a little fire ring in the center, and a little bed type thing made out of some rushes. A little comfy place to sleep. Little small wooden table made of driftwood over to the left, and you see some. It looks like some might be like a food supply. Little nook with some stuff over there. No one's home.
Can I do that scan for magic? Detect magic?
Oh yeah, you sure can. You sure can.
Do I need to roll something?
Nope, it's
No,
just a
you just
spell.
cast detect magic. You see, yeah, you see some glowing stuff from over sort of behind the head of the bed. You go over and you find pieces of water glow metal.
Ooh.
I assume you guys have
I'm
walked
here
over
for
by
the
this time.
booty.
Oh my god.
Are they're like loose pieces? They're not like affixed.
Yeah, no, they're just loose pieces. They're not huge, but they're,
All right. Shall we split these?
Sounds good to me.
How many pieces?
How many pieces? 8. 8 pieces of water. 8, like, nugget sized. Like chicken nugget sized.
Oh,
All right.
it's not bad size.
Yeah, no, it's not bad.
I'll grab a piece.
Mm-hmm.
As will I.
I mean, if we're within distance to have heard or know, I'll definitely take one.
Oh yeah, what are those guys grabbing?
What is it again? It's a chicken nugget sized what?
A piece of water glow metal.
Water glow metal?
Yeah, that's that metal that you, like, found and, like, traded to the,
We had it fashioned
tribe of
into a
Genasi.
sphere so that we could use it against scrying.
Yeah. It's sort of metal, and also wait, who shut down the mining operation in the mountains?
That was
We did.
Lily's group.
That was
Yeah.
that was the other group.
Oh, but like,
Maybe they told you about that. I don't know.
Well, we knew that mining operation was. I thought we knew that was water glow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somehow Wizard knows.
Or
all
we
this.
knew that it was definitely something magical.
Yeah. I'm buying it. You don't have to convince me.
But I don't know if we collected any while we were there. We walked through the caves, but I don't know if we actually took any.
I don't know that we did.
I don't think we did. We were more interested in the carvings that were in there.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that one of the Bagginses disappeared.
That's right.
What kind of metal?
And then we
is this
killed
again?
all the workers.
That
Sorry,
was
Almost
Very
all the workers.
unfortunate.
Almost all.
Most of the workers.
very unfortunate.
They were pretty much dead anyway.
Doing
I think they had
good
given
work.
up the fact that they were never going to go home.
They were mostly dead.
No, see.
While you're there, a parrot comes and lands on Mr. Bones' head,
Oh,
and he says, "What are you doing? What are you doing?"
lunch has arrived.
Mr. Bones is like, "Arr."
Mr. Bones, can you grab that parrot?
He tries to grab it, and the bird flies up and lands on the hut.
Freaking Bones.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Are Brock and I still inside, or have we made our way out?
Up to you. Whatever you want.
I guess once I got the water glow metal, I'll step outside.
All right. The parrot flies down and lands on your shoulder.
Disney princess now.
Hi there.
Clearly, someone's taught you how to talk.
How are you doing today?
Look out for the wolves.
Is that where your master is?
Where are the wolves?
Look out for the wolves.
Okay. Guys, I think we should look out for the wolves.
What are you doing?
What do they look like?
What are you doing?
Looking for friends.
Looking out for wolves.
What's who lives in this hut?
Yummy dinner. Yummy dinner.
We owe you dinner or will be dinner?
Yummy dinner.
Yummy dinner.
Yummy,
Yummy
dinner.
dinner.
Yummy dinner.
Yummy.
You get food in the hut?
We'll go see if there's any crackers in there.
Yeah, there's some like very simple, like very simple, like flat unleavened bread type cookies over by the side there.
All right. Take some, crumble them into smaller chunks. Put them in my palm of my hand.
Oh yeah, parrot goes over and lands on your hand. Starts to eat them. If we can do this. Come on.
I could probably unsheath my sword, or
I don't know
Put
why
my sword
I
away
have so much
temporarily.
trouble putting things. There we go. Yeah, now Agnes has a parrot.
You got a friend.
Well, clearly someone has taught you how to talk. Is your master anywhere near?
Give me an animal handling check.
Animal handling.
An animal handling check.
Not bad. Not a natural, but a 20.
All right. It takes off and flies to a nearby tree and like lands on a branch.
All right, I go follow it.
All right, Agnes is following the parrot. What are you guys doing?
Yeah.
Oh, Agnes.
All right.
I'm grabbing a piece of that water glow metal because I didn't grab it.
Okay.
Bother them
Did you guys take all 8?
Yeah, whatever's left, we'll take it.
I mean, should we take all 8? I'm sure that the person who lives here probably wants some to protect them from scrying.
Fine.
Well, I think to be fair, the water genasi tribe did have to do a bunch of stuff to it to make it.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it could be that the person who lives here has done the same, but it's not like
I
a
mean,
guarantee.
it's glowing.
It's not an. Well, it was glowing for Brock because he had detect magic on.
Right.
Yeah. But it is inherently magic.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys follow the parrot into the forest a little. The trees growing thick around you, vines. You hear other wildlife and things. Some skittering, some scattering. And,
I'm gonna check the compass too, just to get some bearings. So if we get lost in the woods, we can at least go the opposite direction.
It's pointing roughly the way you're going.
Okay.
It deviates a little. It deviates a little to the north of where you're going. So it's not like spot on. But the parrot sort of goes from branch to branch, leading you along. And every once in a while it says, "What are you doing?" And after one of those, you hear, "Holly, is that you?" You hear a weak voice.
Oh, a weak voice.
Yeah.
Well, Agnes is going to try to throw her voice to sound like the parrot because she's got the actor trait and she has advantage on performances when it comes to that.
Amazing.
So I'm going to say as close as possible, what
the
are you
parrot.
doing?
For the parrot.
No, to make it sound like I'm the parrot calling back to the voice.
Got it. You hear, I'm over here.
All right, go over to where I hear the voice.
All right, the parrot also follows you, actually, looking a little quizzically at you. And you get to what looks like a large hole in the ground. And at the bottom of the hole, you see a sandy-haired fellow in very disheveled clothes. And he sort of like, you can see him favoring one of his ankles. And the parrot lands on his arm, and he's like, "Whoa, who the heck are you guys? Where did you get here?"
Well, is it not a Baggins?
I'm Sandy Baggins. Who are you guys? How do you know my name?
Andy.
Sandy Baggins. Well,
Castaway Baggins.
Sandy
Why does he sound
Baggins.
just like his
We
parent?
are collectors of Baggins.
Yeah.
Wait,
Right.
what? And he sort of like
That's
shrinks
weird.
away.
Get him.
We like to meet all of the Baggins in all of the places that we go.
We have so many different flavors.
Will I give an intimidation check when you say that, Finric? Or no?
No. I mean, salty.
Oh,
Mostly.
Shady.
wait, you guys know Salty? That's my cousin.
Yeah,
I also have a twin brother named Shiny.
I don't know. We know Shiny.
Shiny Baggins.
Do you really know my brother?
Use the bronzer.
Wait, was Shiny the one in the cave?
Can you guys get me out of this hole?
Yeah.
Oh, he's in a
sure.
hole.
Yeah, he's at the bottom of the hole.
Oh,
Yeah, I slipped and I think I twisted my ankle really bad. I've been stuck in here since yesterday.
Well, at
Oh,
least the
well.
wolves haven't gotten you.
Did you see the wolves?
No, but they haven't gotten you, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, no, I know. I figured I'd die. I'm surprised they haven't found me yet. They're all over this island. That's why
But would they get themselves in a hole? Because then they'd get stuck in a hole. So
Well, they would be able to get out. It's just because my ankle's busted up that I can't get out. Like, the hole's not, like, super deep, but it's like...
oh, okay. All right, let's get him out. Probably could just lean over and
I
Yeah,
cast
you-
Mage
Pull
Hand
him
to
out.
reach down and pull him out.
Alright, between mage hand and actual hands, you guys get him out of the...
Nice.
Oh,
Anyone
wow.
have an
I'm sure glad you guys got here.
Building.
Yeah, I don't think I would have survived another day. The wolves are pretty crazy around here. That's why I like to stay mostly to the shore. They don't like the water much.
So these wolves, are they native to the island, or did someone bring them?
Oh, I mean, I don't know if they're native. I've been here, oh gosh, probably over 8 years now. I kind of lost track though, so, you know, give or take.
Anyone else with you?
No,
Other
my,
than
my
Ollie?
ship was wrecked, and I woke up being pushed by the waves. I think we like must have busted up on the shoals that I can see sometimes out there. It was a trader ship out of Shaydul, called the Six Wings. But yeah, that's the last time I saw my twin brother was when I left Shaydul.
All right. Well, maybe we can get you back to Shaydul.
That would be awesome. What brings
But-
you guys to this island? Did your ship get wrecked too?
No, that's why we could probably bring you back.
Oh right, yeah, that makes sense.
But we are going to be looking for something particular on the island. Have you noticed any interesting caves or pathways that might lead to, I don't know, probably that mountain?
Oh, well, I mean, I've gone somewhat up the mountain, but there's also the Great Gorge.
Hmm. Anything other than wolves on the island?
Well, there's a lot of different wildlife, like Polly here, but certainly I haven't seen any people in the 8 years I've been here, and I've walked all around the island.
Okay.
But the
I sending
the-
stone. I guess I sending stone Agnes. Like, should we have him
Sure.
lead us in the direction that the compass is pointing?
Sure. I mean, we could. I don't know if it really matters. If he's injured, we should probably bring him back to his hut.
Yeah, he's in no condition to walk for a long way.
How long has he been in that hole?
He said he was in the hole since yesterday
Okay,
afternoon.
yeah, I forgot.
You see, he's got like some fruit with him. Like he was probably out gathering fruit and fell.
Well, are you hungry? Should we get you some food?
I mean, yeah, no, I've had fruit, but yeah, no, I'm more thirsty than anything. I've got some supplies back at my hut.
Finric has some rum.
We've got some water with us, right? Give us some water.
Yeah, he definitely.
Wizard has a whole bunch of drinks.
Mm.
Oh, because he has his brewery kit.
Yeah, the brewer kit set up.
Wizard busts out the brewer's kit. Not sure that's how that works, but
Just mix up a drink, a cocktail.
May not be that quick.
Not a while.
It's worth it.
These wolves on the island, are they larger than normal wolves?
oh
or
yeah, they're big, big wolves.
Big wolves.
And they hunt in packs. Luckily, I've only seen them from afar. I think if they ever got to me, I'd be in big trouble. The first time I saw one, there was just one, but then, yeah, I ran away from it. And,
Do they? Is it mostly a night thing or day or any time of day?
Oh, definitely don't go in the woods at the night. That's why I thought I was going to get eaten last night. But I guess the winds, I don't know, saved me or something. They didn't get my scent, maybe?
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to do some exploring once we get you back to your hut.
Alright, so you guys help him back to the hut.
Yeah.
If anyone wanted to heal him, that would probably help.
Oh,
Putting
sure.
him out there.
Yeah, I got a healing word for you. Let's see.
I mean, does healing word
Band-Aid.
fix broken bones though? Like,
It's just a sprain.
oh, okay.
Bad sprain. It's a bad sprain. Yeah. Yeah, healing word would fix him up. Honestly, it might fix him enough to if you wanted to go right now to walk around somewhere.
Well, let's see what we got. Healing word. Nine.
Yeah, he looks right as rain. Wow, that was crazy. How do you guys do that?
Mm-hmm.
Are you like magical?
Something like that.
That's pretty cool.
Yes. Very magical.
Alright, yeah. So wait, you guys, if you met Polly, did you guys see my hut? Pretty cool, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's your
pretty
hut.
nice. Did you make that?
Great hut.
I did, I made it. He looks all proud.
Has
Yeah.
a very nice view of the water.
Oh yeah, that's important.
It's all about location.
Sometimes there's some big storms and I hide a little bit in the trees, but it's held up pretty well. I've only had to rebuild it 3 times in 8 years.
Yeah, that is pretty good. So are you familiar with this area? Should we continue walking to look maybe at the mountain to see if we can find some caves?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys you want to go, there's a you guys are gonna take me off the island, right?
Yeah, when we
sure.
go, you go.
You want? Sure.
Well, in that case, you guys know what water glow metal is?
Yes,
No.
we've heard of it.
What's that?
Yeah, no, it's really special stuff, and I've found a few pieces over the years, but it's I usually find it like on the mountainside. I could show
We'll
you.
keep an eye out.
Yeah, I could show you.
How much have you found? Like a piece or two?
Yeah, a couple pieces. Pretty good amount.
Yeah, there's probably a piece or two.
Alright, yeah. Let me show you. So he
Oh, we don't
starts-
have to look at it now.
What do you mean?
Let's go. Why don't you show us where you found it instead?
Oh, okay, yeah, we can do that. I feel my legs feels much better. Alright, yeah, let's go. And so he leads
And
you toward
I'll use the compass to kind of influence the direction that we walk.
So if he was gonna lead you sort of south to the mountain, and the compass is definitely not. You notice as you're walking. So if you guys are like right here, he's leading you to the mountain, and the compass is pointing over this way.
Oh, so we want the gorge. Well, you know what? Then let's take a little side trip to get some water glow. That's fine.
All right. All right, you guys head over, and he picks some paths out that you might not have noticed, and sort of like follow some animal paths and leads his way over to the mountain, and then there is a sort of path going up one of the foothills there. He leads you up, and you see a bubbling spring sort of coming out somewhere. It's actually, well, let's see, what time is it when you start this? You had a long rest, so 8 hours plus 7. So it's like 3 p.m. ish. Yeah, I think by the time you get up there, it's probably like 5 p.m. And
Okay.
it's a bit of a climb, so you're a little tired out.
I got a
but
tiny hut that I can set up at any time.
Yeah, that's fair. But there's a sort of a gap in the rock, and there's water flowing out, and you sort of it's like sort of a spring that then flows down the other side of the mountain. And he's like, yeah, if you walk along this, it even turns into a little waterfall down there a little bit. But that's where I found some of the pieces sometimes.
Oh, alluvial. Very nice.
What did you say? Alluvial?
Alluvial, coming from the mountain by way of water.
Oh yeah. I guess that's what it is. Alluvial. Yeah, that's it. Alluvial. What I call it.
So Agnes I think she wants to see the temperature of the water. Gonna put my hand near it to see if I could feel a difference in just the area near, and if I can't, then I'll actually touch the water.
Yeah, no, it's not like scalding. It is warm though. It's warm.
Okay.
Are we up high? Or are we a little bit higher elevation?
You're higher than you were before. And in fact, actually, on the hike up, if you look to the north, you would see this ginormous gorge just slicing across the island.
Can
it's
we
like-
look at the compass and see if we can see a landmark?
Well, yeah, it's the gorge.
The whole gorge, or
Somewhere within the gorge.
Yeah, the gorge is really big, and the compass sort of points to the middle of it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Hey, Sandy, have
Yeah.
you had any earthquakes, ground shaking within the last maybe few weeks, month?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. So whatever's happening on the mainland did not affect this area. Okay. Good to know.
All right.
Well, I wouldn't mind doing some searching in the water. Is it deep?
No, not really.
I might want to take my shoes
It
off.
depends. Sometimes, yeah, you can take your shoes off. And,
Put my feet in.
I don't know if we want to stay here too long because we want to get back to the beach before dark.
Oh yes, the wolves. Okay. Well,
But,
can we
you know,
spend a little
we can-
time looking for water glow?
Yeah, we can do that. Anyone who wants to look for water glow, you can give me an investigation check.
Oh, I'll take a look.
Okay.
Oh, I got a good feeling.
21.
25.
22.
Wait,
What is
three
it? Investigation?
above 20? Really?
Investigation.
Yeah.
Well, I have +9.
I have +7.
Plus 10.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
9.
All right, anybody above 20 finds a little like shiny pebble size piece.
Natural 20. 22.
Oh.
Whoa.
All right.
Wow, you guys are really good at this.
All right. Right on, man. Hey, hang on to this for me.
Oh, really? You sure?
Totally.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, why don't you take mine too?
Yeah, take this one too. This is bonus. You like this?
Whoa, that's amazing. Yeah, they're definitely smaller than the ones that you found in the cabin, but he's still like really happy about it. This is great.
Maybe invest in like a safe or something. Would have been.
A safe?
Good idea.
You know, keep them like
They've already been stolen, Aaron.
I'm like the only one on this island. What are you guys talking about?
Oh,
Not for long.
just in case,
What if those wolves want it?
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
interesting.
here's the thing.
Wolves are trouble.
They like shiny things, right?
Do they? I thought that was like birds.
Wolves
You might be right.
too.
Maybe it's birds.
Wolves, birds, they're like the same thing. Just one
Mm-hmm.
has wings, the other one doesn't.
I've seen an animal grab like 5 of these things at once.
Mm.
Wow, that's crazy. Maybe I could bury
But
them.
true.
But you guys are gonna take me off the island, right?
Yeah,
All right. Well, I'll just bring it with me.
it'd
then.
be boring without you.
It's certainly been boring here, so glad to have met you guys.
Well, maybe it's all of us together is where the magic happens.
I like that.
All right.
All
We
right.
all found some water glow, so let's head back to the hut.
All right, you guys head back to his hut.
I feel bad about taking his water glow, so I'm going to try to stick the nugget back by his bed before he gets into the hut. If you want, I can roll sleight of hand.
Yeah, he would want to go in his hut first to like tidy up. So, how do you want to play this?
Oh,
You don't hit him on the head.
no, I was thinking maybe I could get Polly to do it. If I have something for Polly, if I have some oatmeal or something like that, granola from my bag, I might be able to get Polly.
Sure. What do you want to do with it?
I just wanted to put it back. I feel bad about taking. That's why I didn't give him my little pebble, because I'll just keep the pebble.
No, I get that, but like, how did you want to use the meal with the parrot?
Maybe get Polly to carry it in to the hut.
Got it.
Oh, you want a pebble?
Do you want me to put it in my mage hand?
Oh, unseen servant. Oh, all right. While we're walking, I'm just whispering an unseen servant in my head.
Amazing. All right.
That's gonna last an hour, so I'm just gonna give it to the unseen servant to put in there. Yeah, I'm not even gonna worry about animal handling.
All right. Sounds good.
I just
I
feel
see.
bad.
You guys get back. The unseen servant quickly goes in the hut, drops it off. He's like, "Oh yeah, let me show you guys my hut. It's really cool. Let me just tidy up real quick." He goes in. Yeah, let's see if he notices. You hear, "Ah!" And he runs out and he's like, "Wait, my stash. There's only one piece left. Do you think an animal took it?"
I think so.
Well, it would have been more than one piece. There were 8 pieces. We didn't take them all. We only took one each, and then I returned one.
Who took any? I didn't take any.
I think you guys
I
said you
don't know
took
what
it
you're talking
all.
about. You stole them? Why would you steal them?
No.
Who
We
took
may have,
all
we
of
may have
them?
Take
said
them.
that, but I definitely have one in my inventory.
Yeah, no, I had one.
I had one, and I gave it to the unseen servant.
All right. 5. So
Wait,
the
are we
8
saying this
minus
out loud?
5 is 3
Yeah.
plus 1. So there's
Half of
like
them are gone.
half my stash is gone. I wonder if some wolf came in my hut when I was gone for over a day. Maybe they dug the hole so they could like get me out of the picture so they could take my medal.
That's
Smart
what
move.
happened. That's
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, it was a good thing that you weren't home when it happened.
Right?
That's right.
That's true. Yeah, they could have eaten me. That would be
They're
worse.
digging wolves.
And Polly's safe, so that's good. Wow, and you guys gave me those pieces. Wow, that's really nice of you. That really helps.
Yeah, now that we know what it looks like we'll keep an eye out for more.
Yeah.
Well, let's I don't have a ton of food, but I have some. You want to stay here for dinner?
Sure. I mean, we could help as well. We have some food with us.
I technically still have 3 muffins.
I think one of them's a water-breathing muffin.
I think they're just regular muffins.
Oh. No.
I have some animal crackers. To be honest, I forget what they do.
When you eat them, you can speak to animals.
Right. It's like casting Speak with Animals.
Got it. Oh, right here in description, talk to animals. Cool.
All right, so you guys have a nice. Excuse me.
Oh, we could so fly around with Polly. Because I'm pretty certain that I have some Polly or parrot changing stuff.
Oh,
The drink.
The drink. Mhm.
Nice.
All right, you guys have a nice evening meal with Sandy Baggins. And are you setting up your hut like next to his, basically, your unseen hut?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Any watches being set?
I'll stay up. Phone's down. I'll stay up.
I'll do second watch.
Even though you did sleep a lot of the day, you were able to like get yourself tired again by hiking up the mountain and then back down. And yeah, you don't have any trouble falling asleep. You guys do the watch. Another quiet evening. The sound of the beach, or the, waves on the beach, and yeah. Next morning, boom, sun just as it crests the horizon, wakes you up, and it's idyllic.
Idyllic.
Nice.
Might even say it's idyllic.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Okay. Shall we check out a gorge?
Yeah.
I
Alright.
think we shall.
Oh yeah, if you guys want to go to the gorge, I could be your guide. I haven't gone to the center of it, but like I said, when I walked around the island, I got to the edge of it. And I would recommend we go along the shore to it, but I don't know, you guys look pretty tough, so if you want to go straight through, it might save a little time, but
We'll take the shore path.
alright.
It's a sure thing.
Yeah. Look
Alright,
for
so
some
you guys-
shells.
It's fairly easy walking, much easier than up the mountain yesterday.
Look out for wolf holes.
And so if you get started after a quick breakfast, you get there. You get to the entrance of the gorge probably around noon. And what you see when you get there is the water sort of goes and then it stops, but it's like if the ocean was any higher, it would sort of spill into this gorge probably. And you can see that it's sort of like, it's like starts gradual and then just gets deeper and deeper as you go down it. But it also gets wider and wider. So yeah.
Hey, Paelias, do you think you could maybe send your pseudo dragon around, fly
Sure.
about, check things out?
Yeah, we can do that. I can bamf him in.
All right. So you sort of send it up, sort of flying over the gorge. You would probably say that at its widest point in the center, about 130 feet wide, and easily over 100 feet deep. It's kind of hard to tell from up above, but it cuts all the way across the land there.
Can we use the compass to kind of tell, can we move the compass off axis and get a sense of
Oh, if
Yeah.
Off
Yeah.
axis?
so basically,
Yeah,
instead of holding
like
the
it-
compass horizontally, you hold it.
I mean, it's definitely pointing into the gorge. I don't know if you can tell,
It's not a dip needle.
yeah, it's not. You're not going to tell if it's at the top of the gorge or the bottom of the gorge.
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna grab my rope
Well, here you could just walk into it, right?
Yeah, but okay.
Does that make
He wants
sense?
the rope just in
Yes.
case.
Okay. Oh, understood. Understood.
Very
Great.
rash.
All right, so you guys head into the gorge. And at first, you're just walking around, but slowly, as the grade goes down, the walls are getting higher around you. Some of the smaller rocks that you're sort of treading on, basically not much vegetation at all down here. And as you go, some of the rocks are bigger. There's sort of bigger chunks. You can see once in a while you'll see a chunk that you think probably fell from now that the ceilings or that the walls are above you, fell from above. Some of those are quite large. You continue down. The walls are getting taller and taller. You're keeping an eye on the compass, I assume.
Yes. Yeah.
You're getting down. The walls, if you look up now, it's easily over 200 feet above you. And again, it's widened out very much. Still wider at the top than at the bottom, but still very wide at the bottom even. Enormous gorge. And all of a sudden, bloop, the compass flips.
Oh, we're right above it,
Or right below it, as it were.
or right below it.
So I guess just sort of look up, sort of look down, see if we see anything.
Yeah, no, so you're at the base of the gorge now. So the walls are like over 200 feet high. Give me a perception check, or perception checks.
Nat 20 plus 3.
Ooh.
That's pretty good.
Using your
Well-
love of stone, Finric.
Nat 20 plus 11.
What the?
What?
Damn.
Plus 11?
My goodness.
Are you
I got a
scared him
nat
out
20
of the...
plus 9.
Oh my god, you guys are rolling hot.
Everyone got a nat 20?
Just
Kidding
wait.
me?
Just wait until it actually matters,
Right,
and
we'll
then
fight.
we'll all be rolling that ones. So
Yep.
this is not a good thing.
But we can
Um,
proceed like crazy.
But
We're
yeah,
wasting all of our good rolls.
you guys are looking up, and you easily spot on the northern side. I don't know if Finric can still hear us. You easily spot on the northern side of the gorge, maybe about 100 feet or so up from the bottom, some kind of like unnatural ledge of some kind. So yeah, about 100 feet up on the northern edge, there's a bit of a jut out, a bit of an unnatural ledge.
Okay.
I think I see it.
That's unnatural.
Some sort of
What are you guys looking at?
That unnatural thing there.
Hey, Plies, can you send your pseudo dragon up there?
Yeah. Pseudo dragon up.
All right, your pseudo dragon, you take on the vision of your pseudo dragon, and basically what you see is a foot deep by 3 foot wide flat platform that's jutting out from the wall, and in front of it is a 6 foot smooth wall with a dragon shaped indent in the center.
Oh.
And then the normal rock face continues on both sides and above and below. It clearly looks like a door of some kind and a little place to stand while you're in front of this, but it's all stone. Everything's stone.
A dragon's lair.
How high up did you say it was?
About 100 feet.
Oh, okay. So we gotta get up there.
It's like right in the middle, right? So this
I mean,
wall
I
is
could
200,
dimensional
215.
door a good portion of us up there. I think I could take 3 people with me.
You could just turn us into owls.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Back.
That ledge, what you said is about 3 feet deep.
3 feet wide, 1 foot deep.
Yeah, there's only space for one, maybe
It's
two
a 3
people.
it's a 3 foot 3 foot square ledge.
Oh, we can all fit.
I think maybe we should try to figure out how to open that door before we go up there.
Yeah, let's look around the door and look for signs of handles or whatnot.
The only thing that you can see through the pseudo dragon's eyes is the dragon-shaped indent in the center.
Is there like a spot in the indent that like stands out, like something that you would put in the indent to make it open or something?
I mean, the indent is what you would put something in.
Oh, okay.
Give me a. This isn't meant to be a puzzle. Give me a history check, Paelias.
History? Oh, okay. Okay, that's an 18.
It reminds you of. It's about the size of, for instance, you guys have a set of amulets with you.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have the dragon amulet? Yes. Who
Yeah.
has the flying? Mr. Twizzard?
I have it.
Okay, so then you can fly up there and put it in.
Oh.
Is that what it looks like? It looks like the amulet?
Yeah, you're like, hey Twizzard, what's that? Where's that dragon amulet?
Oh, damn, dude.
Which funny, the amulets in my mind were all pretty much the same thing, just had like a carved picture, not was actually like.
Well, it's an amulet with a raised dragon on it.
All right. I'm gonna put it on.
So what? Mine's a smoke cloud.
I guess
I
I'm
don't
gonna-
know. I have pictures of them somewhere.
I'm gonna invoke the fly spell on it.
All right, and I think you have to do a check of some kind. Where's
So
my?
I do.
When you use the fly,
maybe
you
it's-
have to do roll a d20, and then as long as it's better than a 5, you're safe.
Oh boy. Otherwise, it turns into a dragon.
Otherwise, you turn into a cursed dragon or a cursed wormling. You're good.
17.
You're good. I'll
Alright.
get it out just in case, though.
All right, so Twizzard, you turn into a dragon, and you fly up.
All right. So I stand on the ledge.
That's
You are flying up as a dragon. Yeah, you're standing on the ledge.
And I go, hey, look at me! And I debate on peeing off the ledge, but I think better of myself.
You are a dragon. I guess dragon. Yeah, you could dragon pee down if you want.
It's just rock water from the cave up here. Ignore it.
cursed dragon wormling. Yeah.
All right, so do I have to change back? Can I scratch at this door?
Well, you're not actually
Wait,
a
wait,
dragon.
no, you're
just
not
using
actually a
the-
dragon. I'm sorry.
No,
It's
you're
only a
not
dragon
Someone
if
said
you.
I was a dragon.
No,
Yeah, no,
that's
no, that's
only
my
if you
fault.
fail.
I'm
That's only
still
if you fail. You're still
scratching the
Twizzard.
person. All right, so I'm
You're
gonna
still
land there, and I guess place the amulet in the little thing that's there.
Yeah, yeah. Are you like pulling it, or are you taking it off?
I'm gonna
'Cause
take it
I think,
off.
I think if you take it off, then you have to do another check, right?
Well, it's an action. It says succumb counters is using the fly action. In every time you encounter a new creature. That's it. It's just an action to equip or unequip. It doesn't necessarily say that adds to the succumb counters.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, equipping or unequipping uses an action.
Yeah, but it doesn't. But the succumb is using the fly action, and then each new, like monster or whatever that you encounter, will increase it
Okay.
after every encounter. If cast fly was not used,
Which I did use.
which you use, so then
It wouldn't count after
It
an
won't.
encounter.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I think past Shawn was like, I wanted you to do it at least once if you were gonna use it. So that makes sense.
and then after a long rest of it being unequipped, the counter resets to 0. Which most of the time we don't have these equipped. We just carry them on us. We're not wearing them. We just have them in our lead-lined pockets.
Right. All right, cool. All right, that sounds good to me then. What do? You put it in?
Yeah, I put it in.
All right. As soon as you put it in, the sword it slides backwards and then sort of twists open. Still dry air greets you. No odor other than stone dust around you. Pitch black inside. Even with your dark vision, you can just sort of see this corridor going back.
It is dark. I yell down what I see.
You can sending stone.
I send in stone my yells.
You're 100 feet deep. It's a gorge. I mean, if you yell, it would echo along the gorge.
I guess. So you tell us what you see.
All right, so I cast light on my myself or my shirt.
Do you
Okay.
need a big wheel of
Wear a
cheese?
shirt
On
now.
my pants. On my pants.
On your pants?
Well-
Okay, glowing pants.
Yep.
The pea stain is slightly discolored.
Good thing no one could see this.
Smelling slightly of urine. Yep, got it.
So anybody come up here? You guys stay down there.
Finric comes up.
You just run up.
Don't you do that?
Yeah.
Why of all times, of all places, you came up now?
How many people can you dimensional door, Agnes?
It's not that bad, guys, if you want to.
Brock turns into an eagle and flies up there.
Okay, Brock turns into an eagle and flies up.
Not a lot of space here, guys.
You get up and
Hey,
the door.
what's going on up here?
All right.
a little crowded on
Going
the
up,
fence.
Agnes?
So I'm moving into the cave.
You're moving into the cave. All right, you move into the cave.
I'm not turning around.
Finric goes in as well. You're not turning around. Brock, are you going in as an eagle, or are you turning back to a human once you're at the ledge?
I'm back to Brock.
Okay.
Non-eagle Brock.
I'll stay with Mr. Bones
You're gonna stay with Mr. Bones down on the ground?
and Shady, yeah, or Sandy.
Yeah, I don't think I need to go up there. That's really high. Paelias, what are you doing?
I guess I'm stuck. Unless, could I Misty Step and then fall a little bit, and then Misty Step again, and then fall a little bit, and then Misty Step again, and fall a little bit?
I think you can only Misty Step once per short rest.
Brock
God.
Brock could bring you up. I mean,
Very short rest.
he's turning into a giant
Oh,
eagle.
yeah, can you carry me up, Brock? Come back and get me.
Oh yeah. No, I did that. I brought you up.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
you did that.
First
Okay.
Nice.
All right, so
Awesome.
your pants are glowing, shedding dim light 20 feet ahead of you as you walk down this hall, and you eventually get into a large open room.
Who the hell chipped this away into this?
Keep me
Gorge.
posted. I sending stone everyone. that
Sending
can
stone, keep me
receive it.
posted.
Keep me posted.
Yeah, the walls are perfectly smooth. No,
These walls are perfectly smooth.
I had the same thought.
Wait, so you're saying that the walls are perfectly smooth?
Perfectly.
Is it just one piece of stone?
Oh, maybe.
That's a good question.
Yeah, it kind of is just one piece of stone. I know the map makes it look like it's not, but it is.
All right. Well,
Is
John,
there
you're-
anything else in this room?
Did you guys bring the
Sounds like
compass
it.
with you by any chance?
Oh, guess where that is?
Brock totally brought that up with him.
I totally did.
I don't know if Agnes would have given that away so easily.
Let's
Brock
pretend. Let's
Agnes
pretend.
answer well.
Let's pretend we're
Sending
back.
stone Agnes, and I'll go get it.
Wait, but
I'm
you
just
don't
a-
have a sending stone.
I'm just asking if you brought it with you. There's no implications. I'm just
I
asking.
think
No, we
we
didn't.
know that this is the correct location. So
Probably
unless
should
it's a
have.
key, but Fenrir can run up walls, so
But he's tired. He just did that.
So I'll just run up this wall too, and I'll see if this is the correct location.
Where are you gonna run up? Where are you gonna run up?
I don't know, these walls.
But they're so
Just gonna
These
get like
walls?
a bird's eye view of what's going on.
Of this room?
I don't think
Yeah,
it's,
It's like it's like 8 feet high. It's not a. No, there's not much to walk up.
I'm a stout halfling. 8 feet is like pretty tall. I'm gonna have a much different view
He's still gonna take a
All right,
look.
you run up the smooth. You know what? Give me an acrobatics. Let's see
Yeah,
if you
it's
can
smooth,
hold
dude.
on. It's smooth.
13.
13.
Not my best.
I also rolled a 13, so I'll take that as a sign that you can do it. But it's like you kind of need to keep moving because otherwise you'll
That
lose
goes to
grip.
the
and-
runner.
You can't like. There's nothing to get purchased on when you're up there.
What about my immovable rod?
Exactly.
You could totally
No.
use your movable rod. Are you gonna hang up 8 feet in the air and just
Totally.
just look at the room? All right, sure, you do that. I don't know.
All right. So what's revealed to me?
Taking a good survey of this room here.
It's dark.
It's
Detect
dark.
magic.
Thank you.
Oh, detect magic. There's your feet. See them right there. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Did I mention the large stone sarcophagus? The symbol on the center of it glows with detect magic.
Hmm.
An enchantment.
Agnes just realizes why there's wolves on this island.
You're going to sending stone it to us?
Yeah, I'll say, I get it, wolves, and then I just leave it at that.
I also get it.
Is it like a wolf amulet?
Wizard.
Yes, it's the moon, the one that
Moon.
has the
Lupine.
Oh,
the
cool.
wolf howling at the moon.
Oh, yeah, like those 3 wolves that held on the moon on that shirt.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah. Do you guys want to inspect the sarcophagus? What do you want to do?
Yeah.
All right, who's walking over to it? Brock?
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's all.
Is the only
Inspect.
source of light still your pants, Twizzard?
Yeah. Did anyone else bring any light?
You have a torch.
I think I have something that sets itself on fire.
No. All right. Well, we got my
I have a
pants.
flame blade.
Sure, you could bust out the flame blade if you want. That sheds light, I think.
Why not?
It's green light though, right?
No, no. Well, from my light.
Oh, no, the
Oh,
flame
the flame
blade.
blade.
If it's... Yeah, I think is it green flame blade? Probably green.
The flame, it sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet.
There you go. All right, Brock walks over to the sarcophagus. Paelias behind him, Twizzard nearby. Finric is still clutching his immovable rod up in the corner. And
And I have a flame blade hand.
you can see that there's a symbol on the cover of the sarcophagus, inlaid in silver. There's a circle with a nimbus of filaments flowing around it, and a sword bisecting it.
What does this symbol?
What's that? Sorry, the
What is
symbol
this?
is a circle with a nimbus of filaments around it and a sword bisecting it. That is the symbol.
No, I know. I'm sorry. As Brock, I was saying, what does the
Oh.
symbol mean to the rest of the group?
I got there. I'm with you right now.
I was role playing because this is the.
I'm so sorry.
Am I doing it right?
That was great role playing. I was just, I was taken aback by its magnitude of greatness, and so I wasn't.
It's okay. So anyone?
Nimbus meaning cloud-like, right? Like wispy clouds.
Yeah, wispy filaments all around it.
Maybe something like that.
I guess Finric unclicks the immovable rod and comes around too.
Okay.
Can someone do a history check and maybe they know what this is? Maybe I'll do it.
I don't know if you would have the background for it.
I could do an Arcana check. I
Oh, maybe that's what I want.
have a little bit of history.
Your history's not as good as your Arcana, though.
How dare you?
Your Arcana is +9. That's much better.
Ooh, my Arcana was 18. That being said, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much Brock would know about this, but you guys definitely. Wait, so I guess you're just looking at the symbol in the sarcophagus.
Yeah. Would it help if we did an Arcana or History check?
It wouldn't hurt.
Ooh.
9.
15.
All right.
9.
What you got for history there, Finric?
What now?
What you got for history? Can it beat 11?
Nat 20.
Holy moly.
Damn. So historical.
That boy studied history.
Hmm.
Now, Finric, though, you weren't one of the people who went to the library, right?
I was not, but I have been to libraries.
You have been to libraries. And what was it? What was the history? Check.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Yeah, honestly, it doesn't. I will say, so this seems fairly ancient. Like, this is like probably 1,000-ish years old, if you had to guess.
Mhm.
Like somewhere in that ballpark. Yeah. And it was probably created with magic. This whole room was probably created with magic. No alarm bells or anything ringing. Just, you're not sure what it means.
Shall we open this some of his chub?
I mean, when Brock saw that it was glowing, was it the whole sarcophagus or just the emblem?
Just the emblem. He would have told you that.
It's got wispiness.
Yeah, wispy filaments. Who here has seen sigils before?
I don't know what that is.
Paelias has seen some sigils.
Sigil?
Would it
Doesn't-
appear to be a sigil?
But I don't know if it's ringing any bells for Paelias.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to be.
Is it like a magic button? We need to do something to it and it opens up.
What would you like to do?
Push the button.
Yeah, I poke it with my finger. I push it.
You push it with your finger. What do you push? How do you push?
I push on the little symbol. And as I push it, I say the magic words. Sim sim salabim.
Okay, let's do it. So you got a circular symbol with some wispy filaments carved around it. And you've got a sword bisecting it. What do you push and how?
I push on the sword, and then I push the wispy filament area. I'm kind of poking it.
When you poke the sword, it shifts a little.
Did anyone see that?
Poke it again. Poke it again.
All right, I poke it harder.
Well, yeah. So, as you're poking it harder, you're like, "Wait, what happened just then?" And it's like you realize that the sword turns.
Oh, I just realized the sword turns.
Mm.
All right, so I ping it so it spins. I turn the sword.
Like
It's
a
not like tough to turn, but it's not going to spin freely.
All right, I try and rotate it
How far?
as best I can.
It definitely rotates.
Do you want it to be 180 degrees different? 90 degrees different?
Well, so when we found it, it was pointing down, right? Like towards the entrance of the room.
Yes.
I'm gonna flip it, so now it's pointing opposite the entrance of the room.
Pop it.
Okay.
Twist it.
You do that.
Pop it. Twist it.
You're turning it. You let go at 180 degrees. You look at it. Nothing seems to happen.
And I say, I've unlocked it. The sarcophagus is open.
So the handle of the sword. So the pivot point is probably. Let's see. So you got the handle, you got the cross piece, right? So the hilt and the cross piece and the blade. The pivot of the sword is probably like a little past the hilt. So now the blade used to be pointing to the door. Now the hilt is pointing toward the door. Does that make sense? I should have a drawing of this, but I don't. So you just have to imagine.
It makes sense.
All right.
But of course, it could actually be that the hilt points towards the right. So when you walk in and you see the sarcophagus, the hilt should be on the right, the blade should be on the left.
Wait, that's what you do?
Yes, that's what I turn it to.
The blade is on the left, hilt is on the right?
Yes.
Okay, you do that.
And then I look around at everyone else with my eyeballs. And then I'm like, oh yes, of course, right. It's supposed to be the other way. So I flip it, so now the blade's pointing to the right and the hilt is on the left.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Oh, no sweat. +0.
Oh yeah, you're not. Oh.
You perfectly position it, and nothing happens.
Excellent. Well, this thing's broken. It's 1,000 years old, so I can't really expect anything else.
I mean, can you
Did we
not
try
just
lifting it?
turn it, but can
They have
you-
not tried opening it, Brock. Twizzard pressed the thing, and he found that the sword moved, and so he's been positioning the sword different ways.
All right, someone want to take a crack at this? This thing's broken.
Can I just lift it from the sword and see if it opens?
You want to lift the top of the sarcophagus off?
Yeah.
We've
Yeah,
got a shot.
you start to lift it, and it moves. Do you guys want to
Yeah,
lift it
because I
off?
spun the sword. Yeah, I opened it. I unlocked it.
All right, you
There's
guys working together. You lift off the top and put it on the ground next to it. Inside, you see a skeleton.
Kill it with fire. I stab it several times.
No, it's not. Nope, nope. You see a skeleton in robes, and it's clutching a scroll. And it's just skeleton in some robes clutching a scroll.
Let's take that scroll and see if there's anything written on it.
Oh yeah, good quality scroll. Definitely stuff written on it. You unroll it and you read. And I will read it and then I'll send you a copy of it. My time on this lost isle is coming to a close. I suppose this is a goodbye letter of sorts. And a warning. And instructions. I've contemplated shifting back, but I'm old and frankly tired. Very old and very tired if I'm being honest. I feel this island, remote as it is, and protected by that abomination that makes its home in the water, is suitably safe. Naldor is dead. Fall might as well be. And Cinder's magic is useless against me. The youth of the Order will miss me, but they have in fact grown up and will be fine, destroying what is left of the Spider Queen's ill-begotten cult, and researching the tablet's corruption on their own. After all, if love could turn even Scion Elvath to our side, then what have we to fear? Saloon's sacrifice and chaining saved our world, and we owe it to her to preserve and triumph. And you see this sort of like the script sort of wafts off, and then it picks up a little bit further down. A mysterious disappearance won't do, though. They will worry. Perhaps a final message that I've passed on is called for. And it worked. Clearly you've used Naldor's handiwork to find me. But my mind wanders. First, business. You no doubt seek the tablet fragment and the amulet of the wolf. Both are secured within this chamber and can be found when the time is right by a true follower of the moon. By the way, do you like this chamber? I made it myself. I finished it just in time for tea. And that's what the scroll says.
Very nice chamber.
I bet at tea time we might be able to see something.
Is that 4 o'clock?
It's 4 o'clock somewhere, man.
So the right time for this.
No time like the present.
Does anyone
That
have
would
any
be
tea?
certainly the most convenient. So we relay all this to Agnes.
Oh, okay. Well,
Sandy's playing with Mr. Bones. Having fun.
yeah, we're having like a party down there. We're braiding Mr. Bones' hair, you know,
Doesn't have.
painting his
I
nails.
don't know what you're braiding.
All right, braiding Sandy's hair and painting Mr.
His hair's
Bones.
pretty long. He does not cut his hair very often. It's been a long time.
Drinking those tropical
So maybe
drinks.
Agnes is brushing it. I'm
There you
sure
go.
she probably has a comb or something on her.
I love it.
All right. So, a true follower of Saloon, Agnes might be the closest since she has gone to several of the sessions
You have.
and performed the ritual. But the right time. Just in time for tea.
Yeah, I sent you guys a copy of the text too.
I mean, the walls are perfectly smooth.
What did we say tea time was? 4 o'clock?
That's what Paelias said.
Yeah, that's when I drink tea.
All right, I'm gonna turn that little the sword so that the tip, not the hilt, but the tip points towards 4 o'clock.
Yeah, which is just below the last place you turned it. And as soon as you do that, letters on the floor tiles start to glow
Ooh. Who can read floor?
with a silvery light.
Oh.
Actually, here, I'll turn it so you can read it better that way.
Vandalums.
Has this group seen this before, or only the other group?
I don't know what this is.
I think only the other group has seen writing on the stone golem's wall.
Well, yeah, that was on the door.
Right.
But yes, it is reminiscent of that.
Draw.
Now what?
Well, I don't think you can spell Saloon.
I run and touch a letter.
Okay, which letter?
I touch the S in the top right.
You touch it with your hand.
Yep.
The letter dims.
All right. Look what I did.
Almost to the point where you can't see it.
Oh,
Did
great.
it.
Well, you can kiss that S goodbye.
But if you take your hand off, the glow comes back.
Oh, okay.
Respelling saloon?
I don't know. I feel like it's a C. Saloon with a C.
Thought there was an S in that.
Bit of a
You
U.
would know that Saloon is spelled Selune.
Oh, is that a U in the top left or is that a V?
That is a V.
Yeah, which is why I didn't think you could spell Saloon, because I didn't see the U.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know.
think there's an N in there either. Oh, there is an N, but I didn't see the U.
Maybe try it.
Yeah, we can do it with a V.
Oh, like the Roman numeral kind of.
Like a
Totally.
In Latin,
Yeah, it's you-ish.
Jehovah starts with an I.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Sure.
Four.
How do you guys want to do it?
Touch the E.
So you stand over here and you touch the E.
Yeah.
It dims when you're touching it.
Dim.
You could probably touch the L too if you want. If you want to touch both.
Touch it. Touch the L.
All right, you touch both the E and the L.
I'm going to run over to the U and touch that.
All right. Twizzard, I assume you're touching the S.
Yes.
Finric?
I'll go and hit the N.
The N, right. Okay.
Touch E again.
Hit that E again.
The assuming that the V is a U, the letters of Saloon are dim. Nothing happens.
Maybe it's that other L. Why are there two L's?
Why are there two L's?
All right, get rid of or match up the L's, match up the A's, and see what's left. Like if there's double letters, match them up.
How's that?
So there's two A's.
Mhm.
There's two L's.
La la. La la land. We have to sing terrible songs.
Yeah. But I'm not seeing any other ones that are double up.
This could be coincidence, but we can spell the word Twizzard.
What?
Be that.
Shady.
Oh wow! I mean, yeah, that's not coincidence.
Actually, you might be able to spell Finric too. There's a C in there? No,
Yeah.
yeah, there's a C. There's an N, there's an R, and there's an I, so you can spell Finric.
You can also spell ninja.
Hmm.
There's no O, right?
No Paelias.
No.
Well,
Maybe we're supposed to touch every letter except Saloon.
Oh, you could spell Agnes. Should we get rid of all the letters that spell our names? I mean, not like this guy would know.
I will say that the body is wearing long,
Black
silverish
robe?
white robe.
Have we examined his body?
You have
Is there
not.
anything under the robes?
Can I
Good.
do an investigation?
You have not.
His
You have
body?
not. Yeah. Give an investigation check.
Alright. 12. It's dim over here. My
It's-
pants are blocking some
Oh,
light.
oh! You need beams. Beams of Saloon, right? Like beams.
Yes, the group is called the Beams of Light.
Beams of light.
I want to
That's
say.
all right. So
Wait, why
beams
am
of
I
light it
blanking?
is. There's BEAMS.
There's no G. Oh, there's G. I see it. Yeah.
There's no
Okay.
O of light.
Oh, sorry. It's Beams of the Moon. I'm so sorry. Beams of the Moon.
Oh, okay.
O's.
No
It's
O's.
O's.
Okay.
So do you say a 12?
Yeah, 12.
All right. Anyone else helping you? You're fine. 12's fine. So you're looking. So you realize that you may have been swayed by the perfect voice of your DM, and when you were reading the scroll, you were reading it in a male voice. But upon further inspection of the body, you realize this is probably a woman. And in fact, Twizzard, as you're looking, you go back to the sarcophagus top, and probably because we didn't investigate the sarcophagus top, because we saw the glowing magic thing, you notice that there's a name on the sarcophagus. And the name is Gallandel.
Ah. Alright. I think we need to spell out this lady's name. Which is Gallandel.
Yep. That is right. Galendal.
All right, we're gonna have to do some twister here, guys.
All right. Can I hit the GA?
And the N.
Yeah, just
And
do
the L.
Your GALN.
You could. The L might be a stretch. You could hit the GAN. Oh,
Yeah,
you could hit these.
Can I hit
You want to
that
do
L?
this L? Yeah,
I'll
you
just
do.
do all fours.
You do all fours. I love it. Although I will say that your hands dim the G and L, but the A and the N don't dim when you put your feet on them, and you're like, "What's up with that?"
Oh, so maybe those are the wrong A and L since there's double L and double A.
Well, we'll say that you put your hands on the G and L and your feet on the A and N, and they did not dim.
What if he was to turn around and do it the other way?
He does it the other way, and the A and the N dim, and his feet do not dim the G and the L.
So it's got to be hands.
Oh, okay.
So I put my hands on the G and the A.
Okay.
I cast Mage Hand on the L.
Doesn't do it.
Oh, I can do the L
You do the L and the E?
and the E.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that L, the other L.
This L. You could do this L and this E. Or, yeah.
I'll go touch the D. Oh no, did someone get a D?
I'll do the A.
The D and the A?
Can I reach
You
the?
could probably do the
Yeah,
B and the A
I can
because
reach
you're
that
going to
other
need
A.
2 A's.
All right. All right. I think you guys have it.
Good thing all of us.
I would have also accepted. You could take your shoes off. It just has to be flesh that touches it. But you guys figure out how to do it with hands, so that more kudos to you. As soon as you successfully dim those letters and only those letters, a little part of the wall just slides up almost, silently, and reveals an alcove within. You sort of all like fall over after straining to like touch the things properly.
Twister.
Exactly.
Centralia Twister.
Chalia Twister. Right. So when all the letters are renamed dim, but no others, a wall slides up, revealing an alcove with a scroll, a bust that holds the wolf amulet, and a shard of a stone tablet.
Oh boy.
I'd like to look at the scroll.
You look at the scroll. Same handwriting as the first scroll. It says, "I know you have the worm amulet, and I assume you have acquired the other 3 from the remaining members of her cult. Good. Now you have acquired the amulet of the wolf. Corrupt the Spider Queen's tablet and destroy them all on the anniversary of Suve's ascension. Once her power is diminished, Saloon may rise again." That is what the scroll says.
Cool.
So he's rooting for us.
Got a copy of that too?
Oh yeah, coming at you.
Sweet. So we grab this stuff and get out of here?
Yeah, it's easy enough to
Question.
lift the amulet off. One of you should definitely put it in your inventory so you don't forget. But yeah, now you have the wolf amulet.
Brock, you don't have an amulet yet, right?
I don't think I do.
I think so.
I don't
Give it
think
to
you-
him. Make him a wolf.
All right.
It's just a bear.
I have a brooch of shielding.
What does the so mine is charisma. We have someone with wisdom, someone with
Is mine wisdom? I don't remember.
dexterity, and another person with is the wolf strength. Each one of them I thought had a buff.
Oh, I don't know about
Mine's charisma. The worm amulet I think is wisdom, which is why we gave it to you. Dragon amulet is intelligence +2. Shadow amulet is charisma +2. I don't have spider amulet is dexterity +2. I don't have the info for the other one.
Wolf.
No, but there's one more.
It's hair +2. That's the wolf.
Wolf cut.
Where do I have it? I have it here somewhere.
Finric, which one do you have?
I have the spider amulet.
Okay, so then Paelias, which one do you have?
I don't remember.
You
Do I
have
have
a
a
shadow
wisdom one?
amulet?
No, I have the shadow
Oh, you're
amulet.
the
now.
shadow.
Yeah, I don't know the shadow. What's the wisdom one? Is that like eagle thing?
What was left?
Yeah, wisdom is one of them, and I thought either constitution or strength was the last one.
I think I have the wisdom one.
Why not have it here?
Hmm.
What is it?
Yeah, that's. I don't remember.
I don't know. I've never put it on.
You never put it on?
I don't think so.
No time better than the present.
So there's
That's
the,
true.
yeah, the spider, the shadow, the dragon, the serpent, and the wolf.
Serpent. That's what he has.
I have a serpent?
You have the serpent.
Should have remembered that.
Oh.
That's probably why you loved that serpent
Yeah,
staff
that
so
staff.
much.
I miss that staff.
Now
Gotta
you
get it
can
back
eat
sometime.
that. So Brock, you'll have to turn into a wolf and go communicate with the other wolves.
Are there other wolves around?
Yeah, out in the not in the gorge, but the
Oh, right. The ones who are going to attack.
see what's up with them, infiltrate their society, become their leader, and
I like this plan.
bring them with us. You've got 1 hour.
All right. So I do that.
I don't understand why I'm not. Sorry. So wait, sorry. What are you guys doing?
I'm not really doing that.
Planning.
Planning.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
important.
going to join the Wolf Society, slowly infiltrate them, and become their leader.
Ah,
As a
yes, the long con, as they say.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then leave because, it's an island with nothing on it.
Ah, there they are. Okay, so
But
yeah.
it's an island full of my wolves. My people.
Your brethren, your people. You're good boys.
They're the best boys.
Yeah,
Did I miss anything?
yeah, wolf amulet.
No.
All right.
Just shenanigans and tomfoolery.
So you can cast haste on yourself, and it's strength +2 when equipped. Using the cast haste action increases the counter. If equipped, increase counter after every encounter. If cast haste was not used, the long rest unequipped, reset counter to 0. Yep, there you go. When the counter increases, you make a wisdom saving throw. DC times counters times 5. There it is.
Does you turn into, well, we're assuming that if you don't succeed, you turn into a cursed wolf, but,
A cursed dire wolf. Yep.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Which just means that you're a dire wolf that doesn't have a control over your actions. You have to roll to see what action you take.
Each action could be dire.
And then as soon as your dire wolf goes to 0 hit points, you turn back into an unconscious version of yourself. We've all been there.
We've all been there.
I turned into a spider once. Mr. Twizzard turned into a cursed wormling. Paelias turned into a shadow of dark, smoky clouds.
These things happen, you know.
They happen.
All right, I think it is after midnight. I think you guys have gotten to a great stopping point, and yeah, very cool.
This is good. We found that amulet and the tablet.
That was huge.
And a baggins.
And information about when we need to have this done by.
Tea time.
And what we need to do. What we need to do and when.
Pretty good.
A lot of info in this episode.
All day.
not
All
bad.
right.
And
All right.
if I'm not mistaken, we got some booty.
One last call
Very
out.
true.
Yeah, for the booty. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing, and we'll see you next time on BND Live.